What's up, everybody? Back today to talk about a new movie, and I wish it could be a little more horror movie, but it's more of a thriller, let's put it that way. I was expecting maybe a horror end, but it didn't really happen. So let's get into it a little bit. The Ones Below, 2015. The director, you know, he's had a lot of projects he's done. This is his first feature film, I believe, and the film is really well made. That's not the problem with it. And it's a good film overall, I would say. It does have problems, though, and we'll talk about that at the end. Let's get into the plot a little bit. First of all, it's two families. They're both about to have their first kid. They live in this duplex, and they're like affluent, you know, middle-aged white couples, basically. And there's the ones below, the couple, and then the main characters live on top. And they're basically both pregnant, and one day, one of them loses the baby. And from there, weirdness ensues. Well, weirdness is already happening, but then when the girl loses the baby, more weird stuff happens. And then it has kind of like the shocking ending twist that really, you know, ultimately kind of turned out to be ultra realistic, but a little mundane. Let's put it that way. Let's get into the good and the bad parts. Like I said, it was well made. I liked the script. It was interesting because nothing really happens. It's more of like a drama with tension and, you know, mystery. You're wondering, you know, what's this couple doing? What are they up to? What's their motives? Or is there something going on? You know, they're kind of mysterious. Weird things going on. Like I said, I made a little note. Overall, good enough to yell at my kids to be quiet when it was on because I was, you know, trying to follow every little bit of it. That takes me to the bad things. Like I said already, not a horror film. Not that I'm going to hold it against it. You know, we got this far, so let's review the film. But, you know, nothing really happens. Which the ending's kind of cool and shocking. I mean, I didn't really think it was that cool. I guess a lot of people do, though, because it's getting a pretty high rating. Yeah, don't hold it against it that it's not a horror film. It's still a good movie, let's put it that way. I'm just warning you guys because you watch this channel. And why the hell would you let this person watch your kid? It's like, you know, like I said, both of them are pregnant. One loses the baby, one has the baby. And then down the road, the girl's letting her watch the baby. And if you watch the circumstances of the film, you're like, there is no way I'd let that girl watch my baby. But that is, you know, my probably biggest fault with this film. I was just like, that seemed a little, I mean, there's circumstances that lead up to it, and there's this whole thing going on in the background that, you know, is being, you know, the girl's basically being worked, sort of. But yeah, I wouldn't have left my kid with that lady ever. So, and ultimately, I was hoping for more of a twist. I think it ultimately was kind of mundane. It's well done. It's well made, it's well acted, the script's pretty good, but ultimately I was just like, probably was too realistic for me, so, you know, this is my personal opinion. It just was a little too realistic for me. I expected something maybe a little, you know, demonic or something like that, and I really didn't get it. So ultimately I invested all this time, I was psyched to see what happened, and then I was let down by the ending. So I'm going to give The Ones Below a 3 out of 5. Comment down below if you've seen The Ones Below. Let me know what you thought. Am I totally wrong? You know, sorry, I forgot to write the actors' names on my notes, so I didn't mention them. I didn't mention her name or the director, but they're good. I mean, they're pretty quality. So I'll see you guys soon, all right? Bye.